Hey, it's Scooter. I'm back with Off-Grid Living Modernized. I just want to do a little video. I've been up here messing around at the cabin. I forgot to do videos sooner, but I'll give you a little video because you've seen like my first video when I didn't have the powerhouse over there. You know, I just been up here the last couple of days, but this is the inside of the cabin right now. Today I'm going to work on closing it off because there's a lot of cracks and gaps. I got all the insulation for it. I studded the wall so they were like 24-inch centers because it's a Amish built shed. So it was every 4 foot there was a stud. But I did that. Now I'm gonna I closed off this floor with the plywood because it had cracks like this floor. I'm about to do that. I'm gonna hook up my pump today and I'm gonna hook up my toilet. So I got at least running water like in a hose in here so I can flush the toilet with it. And there's the insulation, which I'm gonna, after I do this floor, there's cracks I'm gonna probably caulk those from the inside, and then I'll put that it's like the paper, like the stuff that goes underneath that shit right there. Tar paper, basically. I'll put down tar paper back in here, and then I'll insulate over it. But that's where I'm at right now. The wood stove hooked up and works. The toilet's going to be hooked up, working today. All the electric works, obviously. It's just running off my generator. I have all solar power to hook up. I just ain't done it. And then this room here, I'll work on later. I gotta close the ends, and I got tons of work to do out here, but this is just to add on to it. Because this was just a little 8x10 shed, but I added, you can see it only went to there, so I added that. But I'm not gonna work on this room tonight. I just want the rest of the cabin closed off so that I can be warm in here if because I'm gonna stay the night up here tonight. And then I'm gonna move up here eventually. I'm just, I gotta have it all set up first. I put that pole in the ground over there, you can see. I cemented that in 4 foot. I'm gonna build a solar panel rack on top of it. As you can see, my electric goes in here from my, right now I just have that little extension cord running, but this is the electric line and the water line. The water line comes from the well over there, and the electric line comes from the building there. I'm gonna call that the powerhouse. It's not hooked up yet, but it's gonna be the powerhouse. So I've cemented this post in right here for I got 8 250 watt solar panels. I'm going to build like an H on top of the pole. It'll go like this way, like this, across the top on an angle, like this, and I'll put all my solar panels up there. And then I'm going to cement another pole just like this over there by the powerhouse so I can run an electric line over to it. But yeah, this is cemented in. It's solid. It's a 6x6 large beam. It's not going nowhere. It should be good. I haven't been up here in so long. My freaking driveway's growing grass. This is all gravel from the road down all the way into here, but it's growing grass. But I'll show you kind of what I got going on right now. See, I got a septic tank in there that I put in. The ground's got to be all leveled through here. The dirt is going to be like only about a foot from the cabin on this side, and it's all going to be level ground over here. The septic tank is right in there somewhere. And then the line is dug already to the septic tank, so all I got to do is move this stuff. I have it covered up so nobody falls in, and I can run my plumbing right to the septic tank. The leach bed there's a line going from underneath the septic tank. There's a line going out through here, under the driveway, down on the other. Leach bed's like kind of underneath the carts bus and the turf tender's truck. That's all leach bed over there. So I did it that way because it's completely away from my well, completely away from where my pond's gonna be and everything like that. But really, for as much as we use the cabin, I mean, I'm gonna live up here eventually, but right now it's not going to matter. We'll see how the septic works afterwards, after we get up here full time. When we're up here, it's only just me and Ash anyway, so it shouldn't be too crazy. But here's the well. I dug this by hand too. Not by hand, but I did it myself, but I used a little track hoe full of water. I got to cut this pipe down and cap it and stuff, but I didn't got to that yet. The water line's all hooked up though. The water line's up there under the cabin. And then here's my solar panels. That I got to put up on there, and there's my solar, like a bunch of others. I have a lot more stuff too. There's my solar batteries. I have everything to make the solar work perfectly. Like I probably could run everything just off of solar. I won't even need that no more. But that's what the cabin from the outside. And then I'm gonna build a big deck on the front. I got tons of work to do, but I'm gonna keep posting videos every time I do it. So like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm just starting the channel. I mean, I started a while ago, but I really ain't done no videos. I'm gonna start doing videos now, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe.